I got my braids back. Vroom vroom. Hey guys, so today I'm filming that long awaited second part of my Q&A video, and oh my god, has it been a struggle getting this video up. Basically, I was trying to use Sony Vegas Pro 11, I think it was, for a while. I'm quite good with technology, but I just find it so difficult to use. Like, I have no idea how people manage to edit with it. When I was using that, I had 2 videos that I was editing with that, which was this Q&A and my fashion haul. But using that kind of ruined all my files and everything, so I'm having to refilm it, but that's okay. I'm gonna get started because there are quite a lot of questions, so let's go. What would you do if you had a crush on someone but they didn't know you do? If you like have like sort of playful flirting banter that kind of lets you know if the person's actually interested, because people always say that girls are really flirty, but I think boys are actually quite flirtatious as well, especially in the kind of like playing, joking way. So like if you're kind of having that kind of sort of relationship where it's like all playful and he's completely not interested in you, he probably won't flirt back, and then you probably know that he doesn't like you back. But if you kind of manage to maintain that kind of flirtatious banter, playful thing, then I mean that's probably a good sign, and you can like form a friendship and yeah, see where it goes from there. Why is the lighting so weird today? I'm so sorry. Do you have any advice for people going into sixth form? Yes, I do. I think in terms of workload, don't leave things till last minute. I know from personal experience that it's so much more difficult to kind of catch up on work if you've left it till last minute in sixth form, just because the workload is a lot, and it's a lot more like your work will be in a lot more detail, so you can't really afford to fall behind other people. And if you meant more in terms of like social life, have a good group of friends that you can always be sure that you'll be happy around them, if that makes sense. But also try and make new friends. I remember when we were first going to sixth form, and then we were like, oh yeah, we're not going to talk to the externals, because we were internals from secondary school moving on to the same sixth form. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be like internals versus externals, or like no one's going to intermix and stuff. But I mean, I've made really nice friends who are externals, and I think it's really nice to get fresh people, because I don't know, sometimes it can be a bit boring being around the same people all the time. So it's really nice to kind of form new friendships with people, even though they may not last, honestly. Like you're only going to know that person for 2 years of sixth form. You might not see them again after university, but it's still a good kind of chapter in your book. Do you have any face and eye makeup tips for glasses wearers? I think number 1 is make sure that eyebrow game is stronger, because I think eyebrows are important regardless of whether you wear glasses or not, just because they really kind of draw attention to your eye area and really frame your face. But I mean, when you wear glasses, your eyes are already kind of hidden behind your glasses, so drawing attention to the eye area is even more important. I have a really good tip for eyeshadow. I hope it's really good anyway. I think make sure you wear eyeshadows that tend to kind of suit your eye colour. It's kind of like this idea that there are certain eyeshadows that suit, or not eyeshadows, just certain colours in general that suit certain eye colours. So I know for brown eyes, purple is supposed to be really good at making brown eyes stand out. And I also think gold and like bronzes, those kind of shades really bring out the kind of lighter flecks of gold and like brown in your eye, so those are really good. And I think using those kind of colours that work for your eye colour really help, just because they kind of draw attention to your eyes again and make your eyes stand out behind your glasses, if that makes sense. I can do a video on advice for maybe, or like a makeup tutorial / tips for people who wear glasses, if you'd like to see that. So yeah, do comment down below if you think that would be a good idea. Do you believe in God? No, I actually don't believe in God. I am atheist. I went through a phase of, I guess I would say I kind of a bit did believe in God when I was younger, just because I was brought up in a Christian family, in a Christian home with a Christian family. But I mean, as I started growing up, I had my own kind of, I wasn't just following my family, I had my own initiative, and I kind of went into a bit of agnosticism, where I was a bit like, nah, and then like I finally settled for atheist, and I think I'm staying there for a while. Best foundation for dark skin? Honestly, it kind of sucks, but I think the best foundations for dark skin are high-end, which isn't great for like price-wise, but I think drugstore the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse I think is super good. And also, honestly, it's just that bait foundation that was like all the rage a couple of years ago on YouTube. But Studio Fix foundation, Studio Fix Fluid by MAC I think is just great, because MAC is obviously greatly well known for having such a range of skin tones. Obviously doing YouTube and everything, I love to try different foundations. But honestly, when I think about when I used to use that like as my everyday foundation, that was such a good foundation. Just because it's so likely that you'll find your perfect skin tone. The finish was amazing. It wasn't dewy, but it wasn't matte. It was just like this really nice kind of silky velvety finish, and such long lasting power. Just everything a foundation could do, it did. How did you and your boyfriend meet? Okay, so I was so happy when this question came up, because it finally gives me the opportunity to clear up the confusion between me and my boyfriend. So basically, my ready sharp. Most of you all know that my most viewed video on this channel is why did I say on this channel, like I have other channels. On my channel is my boyfriend does my makeup tag with my friend Jake. We just kind of decided that would be a funny video to film. Jake is not my boyfriend. He never was my boyfriend, and I don't know, I think when we filmed that I did like mention that he wasn't my boyfriend, or I made it quite clear in the video, but when I was editing I must have cut it out by accident. I hyphenated the boy and friend, and also put it in the information bar, put a little note that he's not my boyfriend. But I mean, I guess not everyone got the clue, so if you're watching this, you now know that Jake is not my boyfriend, so yeah. What is your nationality? I'm pretty sure I got this question like 3 or 4 times in my other Q&A, and I answered it in that, so if you want to find out about my nationality, you can go and check that video out. Do you have any siblings? If you do, what are their names? I have a little sister called Sinead, and I'm sure you will have seen her in some of my videos. She's often in videos that I do with my dog Radley, and also we filmed a Sister Does My Makeup tag together. I also have an older half-sister, her name is Trisha, and she's older than me. Yeah, Sinead's 11 and my older sister Trisha is 24. So she's my sister from my dad's side, so yeah. Do you watch Korean dramas? Every time I read this question I just laugh so much because it's so random. But no, I don't watch any Korean dramas, and I don't know, I've never really had any interest in it. But if you have any Korean dramas that you think are super cool and that I'd enjoy, then leave them down below and I will watch one. But yeah, as far as my life journey has gone, I have not seen a Korean drama. Why are you so beautiful? I don't know. I don't think I'm that beautiful, to be honest. Thank you so much, that's a really sweet comment, and I'm finding it really awkward to answer in case you can't tell. Where can I find a girl like you? Find a black girl who lives in London, who looks like me, who lives where I live and is me, and you basically got me. If you had to live in one of your favourite TV shows, which one would it be? Okay, when I first saw this, I was so like confused. I was like, oh my god, no, I wouldn't want to live in any of my TV shows, because every TV show I watch someone gets killed in. But then I realised, why hadn't I thought deeply about this? Criminal Minds, obviously, because let me tell you, if I was in Criminal Minds, I would be like the new intern FBI girl. And then like Spencer Reid, me and Spencer Reid would form a friendship, and then like he'd be helping me out, and then we'd fall in love, and then we'd be together forever. So definitely Criminal Minds, because it would mean that me and Spencer Reid can be together, and that is just my life goal. So where do you usually shop for your outfits? My favourite places to shop are probably Topshop, New Look, H&M. Those are the places I mostly shop, I'd say. I do like Urban Outfitters and American Apparel as well, but they're usually like quite on the pricey side, so I only really shop there if there's a sale going on. But I guess I shop quite a lot at Urban Outfitters, but American Apparel definitely just the sale thing, to be honest. I think I've only ever bought like 2 things from there. So, and where do you get your outfit ideas from? I don't know, I think it's just my personal style. I think everyone kind of gets inspiration from somewhere though, so I mean I usually look at other YouTubers, Instagram, Tumblr, those kind of things, and I'll see people that I like wearing certain, like an outfit that I like, and I'll try and kind of find similar things, or I'll try and kind of make my style more like that because I think it would suit me, that kind of thing. So I guess it's just a combination of seeing other outfit ideas from those kind of places and catering it to my own personal style.